welcome back to my channel. I'm Vicky and I love all things fragrance, body care, beauty, and I love a good haul. So if that sounds like something you're interested in, go ahead and hit the subscribe button and notification bell so you miss any of my uploads. Okay, I'm not sure how the audio is going to turn out when I go back to edit this, but I think the main character of this video is going to be the air conditioning. Okay, it's a heat wave. I'm sure everybody is experiencing this heat wave right about now, and the air gonna stay on. So I'm gonna do my best to make sure I speak loudly enough so that you can hear me for the most part over the air. So with that being said, if you are interested in a collective haul, then just keep on watching. Okay, first things first, I got PR. Do this first in the event you are watching this video specifically for this item, so that I ain't gonna hold you. All right, so, but let me hold you right quick. I think the email came the beginning of May, a random email from EOS, not directly EOS, but like someone representing EOS. And all the email said was, if you're interested in trying something new like that's coming, fill out this form. And that was it. I filled out the form, literally forgot about it, and it showed up I think about a week ago at this point. So EOS, oh, is there something on here? EOS is coming out with another scent in their lineup, and it is Creme de Pistachio. So Creme de Pistachio is joining the roster, if you will, for the EOS scents. And I'm here for this. So y'all, I think the shock has finally started to wear off a little, but I was literally shooketh. Like, I did get a spam email from EOS a year ago. So I think that was kind of funny. I feel like I'm sounding like a broken record because I'd mentioned this in my most recent vlog. But again, the email came, the item came a week ago. Well, the box came a week ago. It was some lotions, ice cream toppings, y'all. I tried all the ice creams at this point. I think my favorite is the strawberry ice cream. The vanilla one that's representing the vanilla lotion, I think it was just regular vanilla bean ice cream, which is still fine. I wonder what would happen if they would have put like some caramel in there. And then there's the pistachio ice cream, which I don't think I've ever had pistachio ice cream. And it didn't initially taste like pistachio until like I kept eating it. And there was more of an aftertaste on my mouth of pistachio. Like, imagine if you eat some pistachios out of a bag and then you've got like that dry nutty taste on your mouth. That's kind of what happened with the ice cream. I said to really say nothing. Let's get into the lotion, child, before before I lose you. Here's the lotion here, Creme de Pistachio. We've got some notes there on the back. So this is toasted pistachio, vanilla toffee, and blonde woods. So when I first got this, I opened the bottle and smelled it. And to me, it smelled more like the pistache body butter. Like it, I guess it kind of does smell a little like 62. But I didn't think this smelled like 62 last week. I thought that it smelled more in line with this. Which you can wear this with Sol de Janeiro 62. I don't think this necessarily smells just like 62. So yeah, if that means anything to you. However, I did a full wear on this yesterday, and as I was slathering myself in it, I was like, oh, this smells like 62. It also reminded me a little bit of the Trader Joe's Brazil nut butter. So 62, these two are more in line with each other than the pistachio one. So yeah, it's not as potent or as strong, but it's strong enough for me to be able to say, yeah, that is 62. Maybe it is a little fragrant. But I had a time wearing this yesterday. I just wore this and some of the Tom Ford like glitter, the oil glitter. I know I just said that wrong, but the body oil. it was a time. I guess that's my quick little spiel on this. If you like 62, you like this. If you don't like 62, I would be mindful of that if you insist on buying this. Hopefully this makes it to stores. I have no idea when the release date for this is. So yeah, that's unfortunate, but we will all keep our eyes and ears peeled to see when EOS posts the release date for this. But yeah, definitely enjoy the way this smells, and I am super appreciative to have received this. And in addition to this lotion and the ice cream, they sent 2 other lotions. Our tried and true vanilla cashmere and strawberry dream, which if you've been following me recently, I finished my bottle of this and now I don't have to buy another one. So look at God. But overall, still has the same texture, consistency of the other EOS lotions. So I definitely recommend getting your hands on it once they do release that. So next, I ordered something from Glamaholic. So I've had my eye on this. I still didn't look that up, if it's a fanny pack or a bum bag technically on the website. But I ordered this, and it is, I think they come in, maybe it's just the pink one that comes in 2 different sizes. But this is the regular size one in the black monogram, which I still want this in a large flap. I don't know when they're going to restock that, but yeah, I got this, and it's actually pretty spacious because I usually carry my little mini Kate Spade backpack. Oh, what's something in there? So there appears to be, hold on, I got something else in my hand, child. There's a back pocket. Oh, there's a, hold on. Oh, that's a card slot or a little slot. Okay, there's 2 pockets. There's a slip pocket here, and then there's a zip pocket here. So we love that. Very functional. And my Kindle does fit in here. Okay. So if you have a Kindle, it'll fit very nicely in here. And I think the only thing I didn't love about this, which I wish it was like a snap closure. But I mean, it's fine the way it is. I just, you know, I got my back wide, so don't ask why it's so wide. My back is wide. Okay. Let's move on. But in addition to that, I picked up this passport holder. And I think this has some card slots as well. One, child, I can't count today. There are 3 card slots, and then, you know, for this space to put your passport in. And this is the pink monogram as well, and it looks so cute. It does look pretty good on camera, but this is so cute in person. So yeah, got something to put my passport in. So hopefully I should no longer like misplace it, because I cannot miss this. Like, I'm gonna see this. So yeah, that's my quick little Glamaholic haul. Okay, next is gonna be Dua. I was gonna do a separate Dua video since I have, I think, 6 or 7 bottles, but it's only 3 cents if I'm not mistaken. So there's no sense in doing a separate video for 3 cents. So where is it? The first scent here, this is Miriam's Cloud9 Spa Retreat. So they finally restocked this, and I wasn't sure whether or not if I wanted to purchase it, but I smelled the bottle I currently have. I was like, yeah, we can do that. And I'm glad I did, because this actually smells better than the when I first got it. So, and I do think the juice is actually a little more dark. So this is my first bottle, and this is the second. So it does look like it's the newer batch is macerated a little with them being the same color. So the first bottle, like the first batch, it did smell a little Play-Doh-y to me, and I don't get the Play-Doh at all in the restock, and I freaking love that. So okay, it's only 3 cents. I can spray. It is sweet, fluffy, vanilla, sugary. Y'all know I love a sugar scent. So once I sprayed this, I was like, Yeah, because there's no telling when they might restock this again. It smells so good. Now, hold on. Because that first batch still does have a little bit of that Play-Doh. I can't explain that, but I'm not really getting the Play-Doh in the restock version like I'm getting in the original. While it's still faint, I can still get a little bit of the Play-Doh, but I'm not really getting it in the restock, which again, even better. So I say all that to say, I bought a backup bottle of Miriam's Cloud9 Spa Retreat. Okay, I know what I be saying about doing, how I need to be scaling back and whoopty whoop. Okay, I'm still trying. Okay, is this a safe space? All right, next, this should have been hauled in my last collective haul, but I forgot about these. This is Puffle Tuff's Strawberry 81. So this is a hybrid of Puffle Tuff and the Kaoli hybrid, and Puffle Tuff is Hufflepuff from House of Siege. Y'all, okay. Hold on. It smells like Yum Bougie marshmallow and like that creamy coconut vibe from Hufflepuff. So good. So good, okay? Now, I can't really be a hypocrite and say you don't need it and don't be buying nothing. Okay, I'm gonna just say it smells good, and do with that whatever you will. Okay, do with that whatever you will. All right, and last but not least, they finally restocked Heavenly Loaf. Okay. Yeah. It smells like sugar. I love sugar. Powdery sugar. Like, you see that powdered sugar on the bread? It smells like that powdered sugar. Obsessed. Did I need 4 bottles? Absolutely not. But at the same time, absolutely. Okay, y'all, please forgive me, because one thing about it, after work, my brain be a little scrambled. So just, again, bear with me. I haven't had any alcohol, but my brain is a little scrambled. So I'm trying to get through this. But that's my dual haul. So I got Miriam's Cloud9 Spa Retreat, a backup bottle. I got Puffle Tuff's, whatever that hybrid is, with Puffle Tuff and Yum Bougie marshmallow, and my backups to Heavenly Loaf. So nothing's really caught my eye as far as like new releases. I don't think there's anything that I am currently interested in restocking, unless they spin the block on coconut caramel custard. Okay, if they spin the block on that, that's different. But again, we're gonna see what happens with Do It, because they're always throwing a little curveball. But let me just move on. Next is Canvas Beauty, and y'all, this is Vania's fault, okay? Because I really be minding my own business. I am not a TikTok pro, but one thing she gonna do is let me know when Stormy Live and got a little sale going on. And it's like, you in my pocketbook, and I don't like that. Like, anyways, this was a couple weeks ago at this point, but I picked up 2 bottles of Siamo and the body drops, because I clearly need more body oils, right? But anyways, I love the way Siamo smells. It's more of a unisex scent, kind of fresh, soft. I freaking love this. I currently have this in a body glaze, which I'm trying to use. But yeah, I love this. So I don't know. I think there was a different scent I was going to put. I think I might have had Te Amo, but I wasn't 100% sure if I wanted to buy that or not. So instead of getting Te Amo, I just changed this to 2. And then the other one I picked up is Lavender Tea Cookie, because I just knew this was going to be everything I needed. I was like, this going to go with High Tea from Brown Girl Jane. It smells like aromatherapy. So that is quite a letdown for me. It just smells like lavender. It don't smell like no tea. It don't smell like no cookies. And I am annoyed because I had no intention of even buying any more body drops like for a minute. But I was like, since I'm here, I might as well, right? We gonna move on. What I will say though, while I don't like the scent of this lavender tea cookie, I do know from my experience with the body drops that I do like the moisture that they give on the skin. So I give you that. It provides great moisture. I just don't like the way that one in particularly smells. And we're just gonna move on. Next is gonna be Ulta. Yeah. Yeah. And what about it? Y'all knew this was happening. You knew this was happening. Now, I am a little concerned because I feel like I saw it posted in somewhere that this new batch has been reformulated. So I have to spray this. I originally wasn't, but now I have to spray this because please do not piss me off. Okay, it's been a long day. It seems a little lighter. Let me put that on some skin. Let me see. Let me see. While that's drying, I'm gonna go grab my other bottle. So, child, let me back up. The other bottle clearly looks a little more dark because it's older, of course, but it is a little softer. Let me see. It does seem a little softer. But I can get with it. I'm not mad at that. I was really nervous at first, but I'm a roll with it. I might not buy as many backups now. How many backups did I plan on buying? 10? I didn't just say that out loud. We're gonna move on, y'all. We're gonna move on. So next I have my order from Genre. And I don't think any of these are new to my channel for hauls. So I picked up more backups of the Dynamic Duo, Safe Haven, and Fairy Dust. So Fairy Dust, that is Safe Haven. Child, okay. I really couldn't make up my mind what I wanted from Genre this time. So I opted to just stick to stuff I already know. Because I was contemplating getting the Dolce & Gabbana Pineapple. And then I didn't mind Copacabana. I think that's it. But I just stuck to these 30 mLs. So again, Fairy Dust is Happy Dust from Narcotica, and Safe Haven is Narco Oasis. Layered together, everything, okay? Passion fruit, a little tart, brown sugar, coconut. Let me put it close to the mic. Everything, okay? Love these. And these get plenty of compliments when I layer them together. Now, Extrait. I bought this in a 10 ml during the last window. And this is Baccarat Rouge 540, the Extrait. Addictive. So good. That 10 ml is so good. So I was like, yeah, let me just do this. And that's my Genre haul. I don't know what I want for the next window. I think they might still be shipping orders at this point. And I don't know when the next window is going to be. Probably, let's see, that was the beginning of June. So they might do another window towards the end of July, beginning of August. So TBD. As far as the two newer scents, I forgot what one of them was called. But that one seemed like it might have been a little masculine leaning for me. And then they did Snow Angel, which is one of the, it was, I think, Angel Ice Star. And my experience of those the Angel line that have the patchouli in it, the patchouli tends to be a little too much for me. So I didn't want to experiment. But I say that to really say nothing, child, okay? We're gonna move on. Next up is Zara. It's been eons since I bought a fragrance out of Zara. And this is Dark Romance. So this has Chantilly cream, jasmine, toffee, and tonka bean. Child, let me get some scissors. Because I'm gonna mess around and pop my freaking nail off. So I got a cute little bottle here. I remember smelling this in the store and I was like, ooh. Now, this also should have been in one of those last collective hauls, but child, I forgot where I sat it. And anyways, this smells creamy. Just creamy to me. Right up my alley. Okay. Do I need like a coffee scent right about now? No, not really, but creamy. I might try this with toffee musk. See what happens. So that is Dark Romance. Okay, next is going to be Marshalls. So I'm gonna start with the largest item because it's not in the bag. I found these. Yeah. Are you kidding me? Like, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Am I a sneakerhead? No. Do I like buying sneakers? Absolutely not. Like, do I keep up with all that stuff? No. But I do know a good deal when I see one. Okay. $49.99. Okay. I wasn't even looking for sneakers. I was just in there trying on some sandals to see if I could come up, you know, on a cute pair. And I looked down literally on the bench I was sitting on to put the shoes on. And I was like, are those Air Force Ones? Because they weren't in the Nike box. They were in a random white box. So I'm like, well, let me try these on. Because sometimes the boy size 7 be acting funny style with me. So I was like, let me try this on. Was I not Cinderella in that store? Was I not Cinderella? They fit perfectly. I just had my niece relace them to loosen them up a little. And so I don't have to tie them. Okay. Because I'm lazy and I got nails. You can't tell me nothing. And one of the girls I follow on Instagram, I think her name's Shakita. She said she found some dunks in there. And yeah, I wasn't even looking for these. Now I'm like, maybe I need to keep my eyes peeled and look a little harder when I'm in Marshalls and TJ Maxx at the shoes. Because I might luck up on another pair for the low. So keep your eyes peeled in the shoe section. Because it just had a 7 on the box. I don't know if it was, I don't know where the box was originally at in the store. Because it wasn't sitting on the shelves. So it could have been in the kids section. It could have been in the men's section. I don't know where it was. But they must have been meant for me to have. Because that's all I'm going to say. And we're just going to move on to the rest of the Marshalls. So again, if you caught my most recent vlog, this is going to be pretty redundant because I'm just hauling all the same stuff. So next is the Naturium UV Reflect Antioxidant SPF. I've only been using Black Girl sunscreen and now actually the Trader Joe's sunscreen, which I forgot that I had because it's a spray on one. But yeah, I don't, again, not too much on me, but I did just start wearing sunscreen 2 years ago, maybe 3, probably more like 2 years ago. Listen, late to the party, but I'm here now. I'll be wearing my sunscreen, okay? And because I think those are the only ones I've tried, I don't have an issue with them, but I'm still like, I wonder, you know, what else is out there? Because I'm a product flunky. So yeah, we got some new sunscreen to try. And then next, this is the Neutrogena. Ooh, did I say that right? Neutrogena Hydro Boost Water Gel Cleanser. So the current one I'm using is the Clinique face wash. And I feel like it doesn't get my face as clean. It's a really gentle wash, which is fine, but I feel like I need you to work just a little bit harder for me, okay? I feel like you could stand to get my skin a little more clean. Like, even though that might be drying my skin out when I hear that squeaky clean feeling after washing my face, I still like that. And I don't get that with the Clinique face wash. So I don't want it to completely scrub my skin raw or anything, but I like the squeaky clean sound when I'm washing my face. So yeah. Next are a couple of hair products. This first one is the Farm and Table Pro Growth Castor Curl Leave-In. So I want to use this as kind of like a hair mister. So there's some oils in here, and my plan is to start with like water first, and then to use this and then maybe a little oil to seal it in, you know, see how that goes. And then I also saw this Jamaican black castor oil, and is marked down to $5.50. So it seemed like a pretty good deal to me. I was already making bad decisions that day, so I was like, just add it to the cart. And then next, I feel like I buy these every couple of months, some hair ties. They're thicker, so I like that, so it can grip my hairs, okay? Even though they do be running off, never be seen or heard from again. But yeah, I still definitely like these. And next, because I'm a dainty jewelry gal, these items caught my eye. So this is from the Gold Cake brand. So we've got some studs and little hoops, because I actually do have 3 holes in each ear, despite the fact that I virtually never wear earrings. I'm trying to be better about it. I said I was gonna save some money to invest in some like fine jewelry, like studs and hoops, but I think I'm too cheap for that. There's just some things, like, I know I said that, but I don't know. I gotta think about that again. But I said, really say nothing. Next, this is from Rachel Zoe or Zoe. Let me try. I can't even get this box open. So we got a cute little necklace there. And then next, this is Aqua Mirror. I picked up a ring. Now, I don't wear a size 7, but this ring is malleable, so I was able to stretch it out and get it to fit. And then the last item here is Piper K. So the ring seemed very cute, simple, definitely my style, especially the one on top. I feel like the tag on it is taking away, but if you were able to tell, it does kind of give a bit of a Van Cleef vibe. So I thought it was so cute. And last but not least, fragrances, which actually ended up being the first thing I grabbed, because y'all, I went in there without a cart because I just wanted to look to see what they had. And usually I'm like, if I don't go in with the cart, I don't feel as inclined to grab anything. And I feel like if it's something that I might really want, then I'll turn around and grab a cart. That's how this happened. So the first item, let me start with what really, okay. I found these Libre travel sprays. 2 in Libre Parfum and 1 in Absolute, what is it called? L'Absolu Platine. Okay. Libre Parfum is my favorite flanker of the Libre line. Okay. As soon as I saw it, immediate yes. So I'm like, I already know I got to turn around and get a cart. Well, actually, I didn't plan on getting a cart. I was just going to be walking around holding these. And as I started seeing other things, I was like, all right, we getting a cart. Anyways. And then the other item I picked up is Caramel Chow Girl. That's embarrassing. Cafe Caramel. It smells frothy, creamy. I think this is gonna go really good with Casino, which I recently picked up from Brown Girl Jane, and a couple other caramel scents I have. Even Bianco Latte. It's just a nice creamy milky caramel scent. So good. Almost smells like a frappe as well. So yeah, so I think that's everything I picked up in Marshall's. Yeah. Whew. Okay. Whew. I've been spending like it's going out of style, and we're just gonna move on. Okay, last but not least, Bath and Body Works semi-annual sale. So first I got these antibacterial hand sprays. One is in white t-shirt and the other is in Waikiki Beach coconut. I can't remember if I picked up 4 or 5 of these, but this is the Blueberry Bellini antibacterial hand sanitizer. If they bring this in body care, I would love that. This smells really good. Next is Sweetest Song pocket back. Okay, hear me out. Hear me out. Hear me out. Okay, hear me out. Is this a safe space? I know. I'm aware of what I said. And on one hand, I'm still very much I said what I said. At the same time, there's always an exception to the rule. Okay? There is always an exception to the rule. Okay? Exception to the rule. Velvet Sugar Shower Gel. I know. I just couldn't not buy them. I could have not bought them. But you get where I'm going with this. Like, the reality of when am I going to see these again? They might be out at winter sass, but that's besides the point. Yeah. And that's it. I don't feel like I need to explain anymore. While I truly don't want to buy any more shower gels. I don't find them to be particularly moisturizing for me. However, when if you're using like lotions and creams in the shower, it's much easier to mix them with a gel consistency than a more moisturizing consistency like the Olay or Dove body washes. Or if you want to use like the Bath and Body Works scrubs, you can just layer them in with these, or any other scrubs, you can layer them in with these and make it more of an exfoliating body wash. Like, I'm gonna move on now. Again, exception to the rule, okay? These are nostalgic scents, and hold on, this kind of does smell a little bit like cough syrup. It's an exception. It's here. It's here. It's not going back, and we're gonna get through them. Like, we're gonna get through these. They're exceptions to the rule, okay? And we're gonna move on. Okay, next is Pink Watermelon Blast. I recently finished a shower gel to this, and I thought this smelled like candy. Oh, yeah. I'm pretty sure I don't have a mist to this. Yeah, this smells so good. Should I be reading some notes? Because I haven't read a thing, have I? Juicy pink watermelon, sugar, strawberry blossoms, and lime zest. This smells like candy. I said I was going to wear this with strawberry fouette right here. I have no idea where I placed the top, but to me, this smells like candy. Actually, let me spray these very quick. Because am I onto something or did I get it wrong? Hold on. Yeah. Oh, yeah. It smells like candy. For real. So, if you have this, okay. All right. Yeah. Next one that smells like candy is a Blue Raspberry Burst. This is blue raspberry juicy candy. Is that what it says? Juicy candy and sweet musk. Sweet tart candy, like commas in between those. Sweet, comma, tart, comma, candy. Maybe like nerds, honestly. Next up, I grabbed 2 velvet sugars. I did finish a mist to this in May. So, this is red velvet cream, golden plum, sugared musk, pink jasmine, and wild strawberries. And it's just so nostalgic to me. It's soft, which is, I don't recall it being this soft, but it's still fine. It's the nostalgia for me, and I love it. Okay, next is vanilla suede. Where are we? Okay. This is cozy vanilla, brushed suede, and crisp linen, and it smells just like the linen. Like soap and linen. Crisp, fresh sheets. As much as I think I want to wear this with the blueberry musk, because that smells like fabric softener, I'm not sure, because this smells like the detergent and that smells like the softener. Like, I might try them out, because that might, I don't know if it'll overwhelm the senses though, so we'll see. And for reference, I'm talking about this one right here. First of all, y'all see the dent, and that's all I need to say. I still have beachfront blanket hanging around, and this is fresh white linens, summer sunrays, and soft musk. So let me, no, vanilla suede is more of actual linen laundry, and something about this smells sunny. I get more of a summery vibe from this. Even though they're both fresh scents, both smell like laundry, this smells more like actual laundry detergent. And beachfront blanket, yeah. I do think this might be a little stronger, but yeah, if you're a fresh girly, they're not one for one. They're not dupes. So just also keep that in mind. Next here is Forever Red Vanilla Rum. This is jasmine petals, decadent vanilla, and cashmere woods. And it smells like a less sweet version of the regular one. Dare I say a hint of a spice? The other one has that pomegranate, which I think gives it a little sweetness. But this one smells more like a woody floral. So it's, the jury is out on this. Like, I could see this going with some of my like more warm floral perfumes. Like, I'd still wear this with like Donna, or even Paradox. So yeah, I could wear this with the perfumey florals. So yeah, but we'll keep it. We'll keep it. I had 2 bags, and there's another vanilla suede hanging out because yeah. Which, this is random, but one of the associates in the store that I was in told me that Book Loft, which is currently a wallflower, is supposed to be coming to body care. Okay, so I guess we'll see if that's happening. But anyways, next up is Bubblegum Pop. This is Gumball Sugar, Candied Fruits, and Citrus Burst. It smells like double bubble, and the citrus is definitely very prominent in here as well. I have a current bottle. So here's my current bottle. Hold on, let me get it in the light. It's down here. Child, back up. Hold on. Back up, girl. Cause hold on. I can't see. There we go. I'm struggling, y'all. I am so sorry. It's down here. Which I don't recall if I have a backup to this or not, which is why I was like, we'll just grab this. It's a scent that I like, so if I end up having 2 backups, I'll be okay with that. Next up is Blush Cardigan, which they brought back. This is Sweet Raspberry, Sugar Dip Violet, and Warm Amber. And it is just sweet and fluffy to me. And I am still trying to figure out what scent that is reminding me of this. I have not been able to figure that out. But this smells really good. Should I have bought 2? No. Maybe. We're not going back to the store. So we're going to move on. Next up is Chocolate Amber. This is Vanilla Orchid, Honey Chocolate, and Warm Amber. I'm not gonna lie to y'all, this kind of smells like cocoa butter. There is that, I can't remember the name that it's called. Nude Sugar, which I don't think that line's in Ulta anymore, but it was Toni Braxton's body care line that was sold through Ulta. I think this will go pretty good with that. And even, I don't have the butter for that, but that cocoa line from Bath and Body Works, this is the only form I have it in, so it'll probably go good with this as well. But yeah, this, honestly, smelling it through here smells more like honey. Yeah, this isn't as chocolatey as I was hoping it would have been, but child, we'll see. We'll see what happens. I'm scared to go back into the store. I ain't even gonna hold y'all. Like, if I did want to return some stuff, I'm scared that I'm gonna walk out with more than what I came in with. And I don't want to do that. Okay, I do not want to do that. And I also bought 2 Bali mangoes. So this is Juicy Mango, Pink Passion Flower, and Luscious Nectarine. And it is tart. I'm glad I'm revisiting this, because it now smells a little green. Like, it's still tart, but green. I might only need one. So, yeah. But it also does remind me of something else. So, Costa del Sol from Skin Potion. It does kind of put me in the mindset of this, because this is tart passion fruit. So, it is tart, but green. This wasn't, like, green to me last week. I don't know what's up with that. I guess maybe I do have a decision to make. Like, do I hold on to this, like the backup, or honestly, these both might have to go back, because mango scents and me are hit or miss. Sometimes mango can get real funny style on me. Let me see. We're finding out in real time. I'm gonna have to spray this on skin that has not been invaded with dual fragrances. Yeah, I'm gonna revisit Bali Mango on some skin that doesn't have any fragrance on it. But for now, Bali Mango might have to go back to the store. And if I take that one back, then I might also return the Chocolate Amber and the Forever Red one, because I still have so many fragrance mists to get through, and we know how hard it is. And if I'm trying to narrow it down to stuff I absolutely love, I don't want to fall back into this cycle of keeping stuff and hoping that my mind changes. So we'll see. Whatever I sprayed this on makes it smell really good. I can't smell that passion flower at all. So we'll see. TBD on if Bali Mango stays or goes. But the last item in the haul is this pocket bag holder. I do not be buying pocket bag holders, y'all. Okay, that's probably why I be losing them all the time. But I saw this and I thought it was so cute. I do wish it came in a different color, but maybe I should show you where the pocket bag actually goes. Oh, please do not flag me. There is a hole under here, okay? And yeah, I am so embarrassed now, y'all. That's it. That's it for this haul, y'all, okay? I hope you have enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next one.